Good afternoon, friends. Welcome to the Daily Tea with me. I am your tarot conductor, Myra, and I am so glad to be here with you guys this afternoon. This will be your daily guidance for October the 27th, 2020. I hope your day is off to a marvelous start. Let's get into it. Hi, LaShonda. Good afternoon, friend. How are you guys doing? I hope you had a great weekend. Welcome back to the Daily Tea with me. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. It's a beautiful day here in Texas. The sun is shining. It's probably 80 degrees outside. It's really nice. I do have the patio door open, guys. If I look to my right, your left, I just want to make sure nothing crawls in here without me knowing about it. Okay, so I may have to glance this way just to make sure everything is okay. But I hope you guys are well. Wishing you guys all of the best. So today I'm going to use, as far as astrology goes, tomorrow we have some pretty exciting things happening. Mercury goes direct in Libra, and so does Venus. So this is really exciting. Venus rules the sign of Libra, right? And so Venus is the planet of beauty and love. So this Mercury is the planet that rules communication, right? So with Mercury going direct in Libra, it could make you want to hear or be open to someone else's perspective on something. Hi, Sean. How are you? Love my T Tribe family. So you could be willing to consider someone else's point of view with Mercury in Libra tomorrow, as well as Venus in Libra is also very charming. And so it's just a very sort of sensual, sexy energy, even as far as your words are concerned. So yeah, somebody may have the gift of sexy gab tomorrow. How about that? All right, so today I am going to use the Law of Attraction Oracle deck. Let's see what card comes out of here for my friends watching and who will be watching for October 27th, 2020. Let's see what we got coming in. All right, friends, so we have, I will reach for the best feeling thought I have access to. Really good. Let me read that again. And it's number 44. So that's a very grounded energy. Somebody may have been seeing number synchronicities of 444. But it says, I will reach for the best feeling thought that I have access to. And I'll read you the description. It says, always be reaching for the feeling of relief that comes when you release a more resistant thought and replace it with a more allowing, better feeling thought. The stream of well-being is always flowing through you, and the more you allow it, the better you feel. The more you resist it, the worse you feel. So this deck is from the Abraham and Esther Hicks deck. Hi, Alban. Good to see you. So, for example, let's say, I'll just use money for an example. So let's say people are like, if I do an affirmation like, I'm going to be a millionaire tomorrow, most people will be like, no, you won't. But the best feeling thought that you have access to that resonates with you could be, each day I do something towards becoming a millionaire, right? So that may be a thought you have better access to, right? And so this is just saying, I will reach for best feeling thoughts that I have access to. So that's good. It's a good deal. It's very practical. It's grounded yet hopeful, right? Very good. Let's get an answer from our Angel Answer deck. Glad to be with my T-Tribers. Angels, what answers do you have for us for October 27th, 2020? So before we started the reading, friends, one of the affirming thoughts that came to me, one of the thoughts that I have access to, the best feeling thought I had access to, was that there are solutions wrapped up in my circumstance. So I was thinking that. I was like, there are solutions wrapped up in my circumstance. I just believe that. An example would be, I remember in 2006, this is a bit of a, I don't mind sharing, this is a little transparent, but I had a miscarriage in 2006. And I was under so much pressure at work. Like, it was crazy the amount of pressure I was wrapped up in. And I remember just feeling like the weight, like it was just like I was getting bombarded. And hi, Erica, good to see you. And when I had my miscarriage, it was like a cruel joke. Like, it was terrible. Okay. But what that did, it reset the trajectory of my life. And it reset things, totally reset things at work, totally reset things in my life. People who were kind of coming down hard on me, it literally got rid of all of that pressure. Now, of course, I was going through a very traumatic time, and if people had a sense of decency, they would acknowledge. But it just reset things. So what I'm saying is, if there's something that you're going through, I just really believe there's a solution wrapped up in your circumstance, you know. So reach for that best feeling thought. No matter what you're going through, reach for something that is accessible, resonates with you, something you could get behind and believe in. Okay. Well, Erica, happy birthday to you, friend. How old are you? 25? Happy birthday to Miss Erica Williams. Awesome. All right. Angel answer for October 27th. All right. Trust that all is well. I love that. Yes, yes. Having faith, trusting in God. Things are being handled behind the scenes for your greatest good. Hi, Naomi. And then we have abundance here at the bottom of the angel answer deck. Very nice. All right, let's get a chakra wisdom card for tomorrow. Thank you for your blessings, Naomi. We receive them and send them right back at you, friend. All right, we have here trickery and growth. So immediately what this makes me feel and think of is that there's something that it's like something is happening to grow you. Like, it's not the real deal. It's like an illusion. There's an illusion, but it's for your growth, your healing, and your blessing. And then I also see recovery. So it just feels like something isn't as it seems. Something isn't as it appears. Something isn't as it appears. But there is you may have some spiritual growth from it, and you could also be literally recovering from something. But we have trust here, and just keep your thoughts on positive things. Find the best feeling thought that you can find. Okay? Because it just feels like something is not as it seems. Okay. All right. And then I just want to get one more card from the notes from the universe on love and connection. All right. That's right. God's Anointed's birthday is today too. Well, look at that. Scorpios in the house. Whoop, whoop. Happy birthday, Scorpios. Very nice. All right, friends. So we have here earlier disappointments were just rehearsal for the great stuff that is coming your way. Never regret love, no matter how blind it improved your vision, no matter how foolish it made you wiser, and no matter how generous it made you more. So it looks like there is some good stuff coming for you. For some of us, this is love, right? You may have been disappointed in the past by something that prepared you for an upcoming moment. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and do your tarot spread for October 27th, friends. And we'll get the overall energy first. Overall energy for October 27th. All right, so the Nine of Pentacles slid out here. That's feeling good. The Fool card. Somebody could have recently taken a risk or decided to do something independently. I have the Ace of Swords here. So the overall energy is just feeling good, being very clear-headed. Maybe you had decided or are deciding to do something independent. It could be entrepreneurial. It could be just you're in a good place as far as your self-esteem is concerned. But it feels very clear. You're communicating very clearly. I feel like some of this is clearing up communication issues, especially with Mercury being direct in Libra tomorrow and Venus in Libra. It just feels, it feels like good health. Good health. Like maybe if you try something new, it pays off. Okay. Let's take a look at the challenge. What is the challenge? Hey, Queen K. So, Justice and the Nine of Wands. And I just put down the Scorpio card or the Death card. It feels like in the challenge, hi Patricia, good to see you. It feels like in the challenge, someone is, I feel like somebody was expecting one result and it didn't go the way that you planned. It's like, you may have to start something over again. It feels like somebody could also be trying not to give up on something, like not to give up hope. There could be a decision that something has ended or something is being transformed. And it's really like, you're like, okay, I just have to keep my faith up. I just have to keep my trust up, because whatever it is, it could seem unfair with justice in your challenge. So something could seem unfair. You could just be going through a lot of changes and it just feels like one more thing with the Nine of Wands here. Like, really, I have to go through more changes. For some people, this could be a legal issue. And I think that's why you got the card earlier, disappointments were rehearsal for good stuff ahead, because you may be disappointed by a decision, or, you feel like something is unfair. Let's take a look at your advice from Spirit. What is the advice? Hold on, guys. I saw the Four of Swords, which can also be about recovery. So, yeah. Advice from Spirit for October 27th. All right, we have the Judgment card the Three of Wands. I also have the Three of Swords. I'm going to go ahead and put that out here. I do feel like you're being set free from something. Some people may get a second chance at something. I do feel like there's some kind of disappointment, but it really is a solution wrapped up in a circumstance. Like, even though something doesn't go your way, let's say a person gets out of jail, but they don't have transportation from the jail. Right? So it's like, I'm free, but I can't. How do I get from A to B? So I just feel like there's some kind of freedom. There's some kind of somebody may be really looking forward to a decision. It does feel like there's disappointment with something that you hear, or a decision like, that's not what I was expecting, or that's not what I wanted to hear. But solutions are wrapped up sometimes in our circumstances. And that's why your guidance is to reach for the best feeling you have access to. So even if it's not a definitive solution, it's like, well, the best feeling you have access to could be, I know what I'm dealing with and I know where to apply my faith, or I know I can at least research holistic treatments if it's something related to someone's health. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's take a look at the outcome. Let's take a look at the outcome. Somebody could call you and you're at a distance from them. So it feels like a good news. I don't want to say bad news, but it's like, you get a phone call and the person is like, oh gosh, I was thinking about you, or they want to come see you, but they're far away, something like that. So it's like a bittersweet kind of energy is what I'm feeling. The outcome, guys, we have is the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Cups. So I feel like there are going to be some options for some of you that you'll be able to choose between. I do feel like they will be very clear options. The Five of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck, with the Two of Wands, feels like, to me, these are two sides of the same coin. The Ace of Swords and the Seven of Cups is where you are pretty positive, right? It's like, okay, these are my options, and you approach them very clearly and optimistically. The Two of Wands and the Five of Pentacles is when you make a choice from a place of lack, right? Like, well, if I only got, it's like, you got to choose between the devil you know and the devil you don't. Like, it's both are cards about choices, seeing the glass half full, seeing options, seeing the possibility in something. There is a challenge here, but I think there are options, and I think something will become very clear to some of you. Alrighty, let me take a look at this. I'll clarify this for you. There does seem to be, there's a Seven of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck, and so it feels like there's some deliberation, right? There's some deliberation about, there may be something you have to think about or analyze in order to make a decision. Let me look at growth here. So this growth card, ironically, is about a change of scenery. And there's a Six of Swords up underneath the Seven of Pentacles. So this card is literally about a change of scenery, visiting a foreign country perhaps, embarking on a new enterprise, or learning a new skill. But it's about something that pushes you to grow financially or whatever. And, your overall energy was the Nine of Pentacles and the Fool card. So I feel like for some of you, it is taking a leap of faith. It is, acting on an option that could bring you good health, good wealth, but there's an opportunity here to grow. This card is also about living your truth and becoming independent. Really neat. Very good. Very good. So I could totally see that in this. I feel like there's if you don't hear what you want to hear or you're disappointed by something, it's because it's a setup for your growth. That's what it really looks like here. Let me take a look at trickery real quick. All right. So this card is also about asking for help during a difficult time. And this is also about help could come from a place that you don't expect. Okay. So, hey, Sean, sure. It is also a feeling of scarcity as well. Sometimes it could be about greed. Some of you could be getting help from a Scorpio, or a Scorpio could need assistance. And it's like, that's not quite how I wanted it to happen. So like I said, it feels like a bittersweet energy, like, okay, I got the help or I was vindicated, but it wasn't by the person I thought it would be, or it's something about it that didn't go the way that you sort of planned. All right, let me clarify this. Clarification on the Nine of Pentacles and the Fool card. What is the Nine of Pentacles and the Fool card, please? All right, we have the Page of Wands. So definitely, and the Page of Pentacles. So this is like definitely starting something new. Starting something new that really does grow and expand into something else. It's having courage. It's having faith, being ready to present it. So you could have started a business, or there's something you're starting. It feels really good though. You have the energy, the courage, the resources. It's starting small. There's things to learn. If you're a page, there's still some things to learn, but you're getting started on something. Okay, let's find out why Justice, the Nine of Wands, and the Death card is in the challenge. What is Justice and the Nine of Wands? Okay, so the Page of Swords is here. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And the Seven of Pentacles again. So this is about trying to find a solution for something. This is quite apparent. There's analysis. There's a lot of analysis. You could be just waiting on a decision. Some of you are like waiting on a decision for something, and it's like, that's the challenge, right? All right, let's take a look at Judgment, which is about freedom and liberation. The Three of Wands is having, high hopes or expectations. What's Judgment and the Three of Wands and the Three of Swords? All right, so we have the Emperor, the Four of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Page of Cups, and the Lovers here. Wow, this is pretty interesting. This is very happy energy, clarifying your advice from Spirit, which is about Expressing emotion. It's happy memories too. This could be focusing on memories from the past, things that make you feel good that have to do with home. But it also, I'm showing here, like the start of some kind of new, someone showing interest as far as love is concerned. If it's not romantic, it definitely feels like there is a connection between two people for sure. And I feel like this is also about having your mindset on the things that are positive, you know, thoughts that you have, good thoughts that you have access to. So I feel like there's like an event. The Four of Wands can be about an event, a happy event coming up. Sometimes it's the marriage card with the lovers, and all of this just looks like a very happy energy. Some of you may need to take charge in planning a happy family event. Like, your advice is to go ahead, and if you've been on the fence about what to do for Thanksgiving or who's going to take charge or whatever, this could be confirmation to go ahead and make a decision. Like, you be the one who sort of initiates people coming together, reconciliation with family members. Okay. All right. And then let's take a look at, hold on. All right. What is the Ace of Swords? All right. The Queen of Cups. So I feel like somebody's feelings are being made clear. Someone could be articulating how much they miss people or vice versa. It's something you care very deeply about. What's the Seven of Cups? You may need to just tell people you miss them. What is the Seven of Cups? The Empress, very nice. Venus, Taurus and Libra energy about expansion. The Ten of Pentacles is here. Conception. We have the Strength card being really strong. What's the Five of Pentacles? Yeah, this was there right a second ago. The Nine of Swords is worry. The Eight of Wands is communication. The Five of Swords again. It feels like someone is afraid to communicate something to someone. Like, someone is afraid to say what they need to say. And it can be hard to do this with somebody who, you know, it's like somebody who wants to be right. So it's like, but this other energy is very loving, very divine, feminine energy. It's like, okay, it feels very family oriented, very Cancer-like. What's the Two of Wands? The Five of, yeah. So there's some conflict. So if there, but I do see the Wheel of Fortune. So let's say there was some kind of family drama or conflict, friends, okay? And someone was really worried about traveling or going to see someone. It's like, you know, somebody could just be the type of personality who has to be right. Or it's like, fine, you know. But it does look like there is going to be, things are going to shift in that relationship. So it feels like somebody is very worried about telling someone something. It could have to do with money. But be courageous. It's going to be okay. I feel like, you know, don't expect the worst. Try to get out of your head. If there's something you need to communicate to someone else, I do see a conflict resolving. I really do. And I feel like if you think somebody is going to be one way, they may surprise you and not be as overbearing or whatever as you think they will be. The Queen of Cups and the Empress are definitely giving me motherly vibes. This could be a mother figure, an aunt or somebody like that. But I do see resources. The Ten of Pentacles is about somebody having a lot of resources, financial or otherwise. And it looks like a very robust bank account. Like you could just be a very extremely resourceful person who has a lot of resources. So it just looks like a lot of resourcefulness. And somebody could be very worried about these things. But I do see recovery, right? And the Wheel of Fortune. So despite what you may go through, friends, I do see an ending. The process is teaching you something. It's growing you, whatever this is, whether it's you starting something new, you're an entrepreneur, you're starting out on your own. You know, there are some hiccups here in your challenge. 313 is on my screen, as well as 66. Things may not go as you want them to. Maybe you even have to end a business. Let's say you started something and you're like, oh God, I really don't know if I'm going to have to end this business or whatever. But there's some deliberation here. The thing is, I feel like whatever you're working on, it's meant to be. Like the universe is bringing it to you for a reason. And I do see happy time spent with family. There could be an event coming up. Like I said, Thanksgiving will be here before you know it. So there's something that's going to bring family members or people together that may be in conflict. The good thing, though, is I feel like things are going to recover. So regardless of the situation, there is a solution that exists within a situation. And that's what came to my mind before I started the reading. Okay? Because I do see a lot of resourcefulness, loving and caring energy, but it's going to take a lot of courage, I feel, for someone to communicate something to someone who really is argumentative or they care more about being right or something like that. Okay. All right. Very good. All right, so now I'm going to open it up for on-the-spot readings. Sean wanted an on-the-spot reading, so we'll start with her. If you're interested in an on-the-spot reading, the cost is $20.20. Okay, let's see here. What did I do with my, oh, here they are. All right, Sean, so I'm going to pull you a card from the Law of Attraction deck and the Angel Answers. All right, and this is for Sean. All right, so we have whatever I can imagine, the universe can deliver. If you have the ability to imagine it or even think about it, this universe has the ability and the resources to deliver it fully unto you. For it is like a well-stocked kitchen with every ingredient imaginable at your disposal. Very good. And then you also have, and see, look how similar these cards are. They're almost just alike. The other one says, success is about the joy I feel. And it says, when you are genuinely thrilled by someone else's success, that means you are right on the track of your own. Success is not about getting it done. The measure of success in life is not the attainment of the money or the stuff. The measure of success is absolutely the amount of joy you feel. So it just feels like, let's say, obviously, somebody else is doing what you do, or someone you know is doing well. And, you know, the concept of the law of attraction, of course, is if you can be excited for them, then you open up the gateway for those blessings to come to you as well. Very nice. And let me get you a angel answer card. Now, this could be you or someone around you. But it really is about vortex thinking, understanding that everything that we want or desire already exists. Abraham Hicks always talks about the vortex. It's that ideal space where all of our dreams and hopes already exist. And all we have to do to manifest that is really see that coming into fruition. So whatever you can think about, you can bring about. And then get more information is here. And with a yes at the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right, and I'll grab one more card from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck for Sean. Sean, are you using my word now? Any chakra wisdom for? So acceptance and self-worth is here. This is about definitely feeling like whatever you're offering is good enough. Okay. You could feel a little insecure about something you're getting ready to launch or deliver. Okay. So, and it's very much related to, and you could care very deeply. I have 3 3s on my screen and 2 6s. It's something you could care very deeply about, like a business venture. These cards are definitely about something coming into fruition or success of some type as far as business. But it feels like I feel like your energy and vibration is going to determine the level of success of whatever it is that you are launching or whatever it is you're thinking about. So if your vibration is really high about it, or if you see somebody else doing what you're doing, the goal is to not feel like they did better than me, mine may not be as good as theirs or whatever. It is definitely like, okay. And I also feel like this is about getting information that makes your vibration high. Like, let's say you are getting ready to launch a product or process or something. Make sure you feel confident enough in what you're offering so that there are no insecurities as much as possible. So you may need to do some research or get information so that you feel good about whatever it is that you are getting ready to present or presenting to the world. Okay. Overall energy for Sean, please. All right, overall energy for Sean, we have here the World. Definitely a culmination of all of your experiences and talents into something new. The 9 of Cups, happiness and self-fulfillment, and the 3 of Pentacles. So I feel like you are working on something that makes you very happy. It's definitely thrusting you into some kind of new orbit or new way of life. It could even be traveling outside of where you live now, but you are working on something. It feels like it is fulfilling. It is fulfilling. What's the challenge? All right, the Page of Wands. So getting it off the ground, it could also be staying motivated as well as staying balanced. So the challenge could be just, you could be hot and cold about it. Patience. Yeah, it could be patience too. but moderation. Yeah. And so, as I was saying, even with the whatever this is, it could be that passion could be hard to keep the momentum going when you're trying to launch something. If it takes a minute, sometimes you can lose momentum, or it's hard to keep your fire going. Like, okay, I really wanted this to happen, but the longer it takes, you could be dousing the flames of excitement. All right. What is your advice, Holy Spirit? Crowning energy, please. What is your advice? Okay, so the Four of Swords here, and that is about just being in a very zen, moderate place, right? The Four of Wands. So 2 fours are all about stability. Foundation. The Emperor is here as well. It does make me feel like somebody is thinking about commitment. Because it's giving me an officiant vibe here. Like the Emperor, like somebody who could officiate a ceremony or something like that. Like somebody is really thinking about. All right, let's get a look at the outcome. I do think this is also about feeling good and feeling successful, feeling like the Emperor, being in control, being in charge, being resourceful. The Four of Swords is also about getting rest. What is the outcome, please? What is the outcome for Sean? All right, so we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. All right, so things are moving slow. The person could be moving slow. This could be you. It's earthy energy. It's like a slowly but surely moving along. Things do pick up with the Eight of Wands here. But I do feel like whatever offer you get, there's some worry about taking some kind of leap of faith here with the Fool card. Like it looks like so much apprehension about moving forward and taking this offer. Like things could speed up once you accept an offer, but then you start to worry about saying yes. Like, oh God, oh God. What is the World card? The Nine of Cups and Three of Pentacles. All right, the Ten of Pentacles, really nice. Very nice. Stability, success, money, the Four of Cups. So I'm just curious, like, why wouldn't you take this offer? What's the Page of Wands and Temperance in the challenge? The World. It could involve travel. The Four of Swords is in your challenge. I feel like there's something you may not have considered. Like, let's say you are expecting, it's like, well, I was expecting an offer, or this is a big opportunity, or whatever it is, but I didn't want to have to leave my house, or I didn't want to have to travel, or So I feel like you're delivering things to you by your thought process. I see a lot of meditation, wanting a new beginning, but being really cautious to actually do whatever it is. It's like it's going to require maybe a big leap for you. What's the Four of Swords? And the Four of Wands. All right, the Eight of Pentacles. So you could just be used to doing things a certain way, working hard, being consistent. The Ten of Cups is family. So there could be some conflict, as to what makes you happy. This could also be family conflict. What's the Emperor? It could be resistance. It could be competition as well. Okay, so you want to make sure you make the right choice here. The Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. So all of that is about, and some of that could just be internal conflict. It doesn't have to be external to you, but just internal conflict about what will make you happy. Which things should I do? Should I go in this direction? Especially if you're working really hard and you're being really consistent. Okay. So let's clarify this outcome. The Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. What's the Knight of Pentacles, please? All right, so the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, Four of Pentacles. You could be resisting moving forward because it could impact your children. It's some kind of memory. They're happy memories, or someone from your past. You don't want to isolate anybody or let them feel left out. Hi, Becca. So I feel like you would be slow to move or slow to change because you wouldn't want your children or somebody around you to feel left out or isolated. Is that what the worry is? Let's see. What's the Nine of Swords? What's the Nine of Swords? The Page of Cups. Yeah, it feels like whoever's offering this. What's the Fool card? What is the Fool card? It feels like whatever this person is offering, you don't feel like it's enough. The Ten of Swords is here, which is a painful ending, and the Fool card. It's like you either set them free or, yeah, and it's a very abundant single energy here, but it just feels like whatever someone is offering, you're resisting it. It could be somebody from your past, or it could just be it just seems like it's not enough. Whatever someone is offering, it's not enough. It's not enough. And that could be why your hands are tied, or why you're like, your posture is like, I'm not excited because it's not enough. This could be in your personal life. It could be a financial thing, but it just looks like you're like, I got to hold on to my resources. I got to hold on to my, however you're feeling, your esteem, whatever it is. But I do see somebody being free. Like, okay, I see an ending, and then there's a lot of liberation and freedom. And you could just be doing something yourself. It looks abundant though. Like you're single, even if you didn't mean to be single, but you're affluent. So you could not, there could be some unrest in your relationship or household because somebody sees a possibility in an opportunity that you don't see. Or it's like, well, I don't think that's an opportunity. Like one person could be like, don't you see the glass is half full? Can't you see that would be so good? Can't you see that would be da 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 da? You're like, I'm trying to see it. I'm trying to see the Lucky Charm rainbow, but it just feels like it's not enough information to go on. It's like, I don't know. I can't, almost like you can't act with just a little bit of information that's been given to you. Like, I need more than some magic beans. I got to see how this happened. Did it work in the past? It could be a financial investment. It could be stocks. It could be something you're getting ready to put your money into. Like, I don't know. Like, what's the return on my investment if I do that? Yeah. So the thing about resistance is try to find the thing about whatever it is that you're doing that gives you the closest vibration to success. So even if it's not like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a millionaire. It's like, well, I could invest in this and double my income in the next 6 months. Like something that's not so far-fetched. It's something that you could conceivably see happening. So reach for thoughts that resemble that. Like, you know what? Okay, I could see that happening. Okay, I could see that. It's a very modest investment on your part of whatever it is, emotion, money. I don't see you investing a bunch of money into something. It's like, I give you a little bit or nothing. So that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. And it feels like somebody may want you to take a big risk, but you are going to need more information. Like, I can't make a big risk like that. And I don't know that I see you doing that. I see you maybe cutting them loose. It's too risky for you. I could be wrong. It's your choice, of course. But it's a lot of deliberation. You're like, that's a big jump to take. I need to know more. Yeah. And 414 is on my screen. You value stability. You value stability for yourself. Like, I have to feel secure. Those fours are about security. And you just need to feel secure, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. Alrighty, dear. That's what I see. All right, you're welcome. You're welcome, friends. Okay. All right, guys. So I hope that those messages were helpful to you. I plan to start up the full moon love readings. I left off with Gemini, I believe. No, I didn't. I did Taurus. So I said I was going to pick up with Cancer, Gemini, then Virgo, and then keep it going from there. Okay, so I will attempt to do that. If I seem my energy is different. I do have some things on my mind. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow that was not of my choosing. I was called and asked if I could come in. So I'm trying to keep my own vibration up, stay positive, not worry. So I'm sort of in a mellow, I wouldn't say melancholy, but I am, this is a very zen place. I would say that. It's not a high high or a low low. It's probably like a real temperance kind of energy since I'm a Sagittarius. It's just very balanced. But I am asking you guys for your prayers. Thank you, Queen K. So yeah, that's if you're detecting something different about my mood today, it's that. And so ironically, before right before I started the daily tea, the office called again. So I had talked to the office earlier today, and they called and said, you know, your results came back abnormal. The doctor wants to see you. I said, okay. And then we set the appointment for tomorrow morning. And then they called again and said, I just wanted to confirm your appointment for tomorrow. And it's like the urgency of it. You know what I mean? I was like, I don't know if this is just like the trickery card that came up. Like, I don't know if this is just something that the enemy is trying to use to get me to come out of my peace. But it's like, we just confirmed earlier today. Like, really? Like, right before I start the reading, you're going to call me. We just want to make sure you come tomorrow. That's how it came. That's how it felt. Like, I said I was coming. What in the world do you want to tell me, you know? So anyway. Yeah. So, yeah. So just thank you guys for your prayers and all of that kind of stuff in advance. Believing for the very best, of course. And yeah, staying in a high vibration, keeping my mind on things above, keeping my mind on things positive, all that kind of good stuff. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me for the daily tea. I appreciate it. I am probably going to get some air. I may go for a walk or something. Thank you, Queen K. I appreciate that. Yeah. So, but thank you, LaShonda. Thank you, everybody. I do appreciate that. I'm probably going to go for a walk. I think my Zumba teacher is going to teach at 6 o'clock. I might do Zumba. I don't know what I'm going to do. Hi, Mary. How are you? I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I just feel very even. I don't know how to really explain it. It's just when you have to just wait, you know? The hanged man. The hanged man. We just up in here in limbo till the morning. Oh, Father. Like, okay. All right. Don't keep calling me, asking me if I'm coming, though. I'm coming. I'll be there. I'll be there. But I do thank you guys so much, though, for your, thank you so much. And I do, solutions are wrapped up in circumstances. It's happened to me so many, it's happened to me before where my solution was wrapped up in a circumstance. So I do believe there's something for me. God has never left me or forsaken me. He said he never will. So I believe that. Oh, Becca, thank you so much. I appreciate that. So yeah, he said he never leave me nor forsake me. I stand on that. I stand on that. I stand on that, guys. So thank you again, you guys. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate your love and support. And yeah. I'm going to get some air. I think I need some air. So I'm going to walk and get some air. Oh, Becca, I do, because you tell me you are so loving. You are so loving, and you reach out to me via Facebook. You reach out to me all the time, and I love you. You're just so encouraging, and I do appreciate you. I do appreciate you, and thank you so much for all your love and encouragement. For sure, I know I do have some idea of how much you value my channel and me as a person. So thank you so much. I do appreciate it. No, you're not draining me at all. Nope. Nope. I just sort of feel like this. I just feel like that. Yeah, Queen K for sure, right? Get my Wim Hof on. Fully in, fully out, right? All right, guys. Well, I love you so much. Have a blessed and wonderful rest of the day. And I will see you guys soon. Okay? All right, All right, guys. Take care.